And we have the first major Republican endorsement in the 2022 Georgia Senate race. Former Governor Nathan Deal says that he is backing Gary Black to take on Democratic incumbent, the Reverend Raphael Warnock, in 2022. Mr. Black is the current Agriculture Commissioner. He was in that same role during Governor Deal's 2 terms as leading the state. And the re-election campaign for the current governor, Brian Kemp, is now officially underway. He kicked things off with a Saturday rally at the Georgia National Fairgrounds in Perry. That is just to the south of Macon. During the event, the Republican also declared that he is not backing down. The governor is facing a primary challenge from former state legislator Vernon Jones.